Hi everyone. We will start with questions in English and then we'll carry on in national language. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. We start with Matt.
Hi Novak, another great, very strong match for you today. Obviously, you've called Rafa the king of clay, the king of the sport. Are there things that players like you, even at your level, learn from how he plays and that you go to school on?
Of course, you can always pick certain details from the best players in the world and try to learn from what they do well. But we have a completely different game style, so I'm not really trying to copy his game or anything like that on any surface. I have my own authentic style that I have developed over the years, but definitely when you watch him play, particularly on clay, there's always something that you can learn from. I mean, I consider myself a student of life and student of this sport, regardless of the career and success that I have behind me. I can always learn something from not just from him, but from any player that I get to see how he or she plays, and sometimes just watching videos of random players and random matches can trigger something in you that you can see, that you can observe, that you can implement later on in your game. So I try to have an open mind always when I watch tennis.
Alex?
Yeah, hi Novak. Jim Courier had a great analogy for you in commentary that he compared you to F1 champion Lewis Hamilton, that your tennis is like the best car, that you're the champion driver. Firstly, I wonder what your driving's like, but also on a serious note, how many more gears do you feel like you've got to step it up here?
Well, I'm honored to be compared to Lewis. I mean, I respect Lewis and everything he does in his career, but also off the court with his activism and trying to spread the awareness of animal slaughtering and animal protection and animal rights, and just diversity of his brand is fantastic. I mean, something that that truly inspires me and a lot of athletes. I don't want to talk about my driving next to Lewis's name. I mean, it's honestly, it's embarrassing, to speak about my driving and then in the same sentence with Hamilton. But I like to drive fast, but I have to respect the rules, I guess. I was never racing. But the analogy and the comparison of my game with the F1 cars, I mean, it's definitely something that pleases me. That I'm as I said, I'm honored to be compared with Lewis.
Ubaldo.
Bravo, Novak. You know very well Lorenzo Musetti, and he said that he didn't expect at all to be in the second week and playing you, but you have played in practicing a lot with him. Are you surprised of what he did? And do you think, I don't know if you saw anything of his match because you were on court also later on, but he played unbelievable. And I tell you, it could be dangerous even for you, whatever. But do you expect that it could be dangerous? I don't say.
Well, you're Italian, of course you're going to say that. But I think Lorenzo is very nice. First of all, very nice kid, very nice guy. We did hit a lot in practice. We never faced each other, but we did practice actually this season. On this surface in Monte Carlo a couple of times and other tournaments. So I really like how he plays. He's got a lot of firepower from both forehand and backhand. He can play with a lot of spin. He's got a great feel, come to the net. He can play short balls, drop shots. He can flatten out his serve. He can open up with a good kick and slice. He's got really all-around game. I mean, not just for clay. I mean, maybe his biggest wins he made on the hard court, so far. I think he won against guys like Dimitrov. I think it was in Mexico or somewhere like that. So he's already established himself at that level of tennis. So I know very much so that he can. He is a big challenge to me. So there is no question that I have to go out playing on a high level because he will not have much to lose. So I'm sure he's going to come out and really try to play tennis of his life, playing on one of the two big courts.
Eli?
Novak, congratulations on your win today.
Thank you.
I have a question regarding doubles and singles. You haven't played much doubles lately, but in 2019 you played a number of doubles. And I want to know if you think that doubles helps become a better singles player, and if so, how?
Well, it's a very subjective. So I played doubles actually to serve my singles, to be honest. It was always the case, even though a few times, every time I play doubles, I want to play all the way until whenever I am in the tournament. So I don't retire matches in doubles because of singles. I don't do this kind of things. I know a lot of singles guys, especially from the top, do this kind of things, that where they tank doubles, and I don't like that at all. So I would rather not play doubles than play it than play it that way. So if I'm in the tournament, I'm really going to try to win. I haven't been terrific in doubles in my career. I haven't had so many great results. I won only one title, but I've tried to play doubles in the tournaments where I felt they could also help me kind of feel better on the court. Usually I would play doubles before my first singles match, like Indian Wells or Monte Carlo as a start of the clay season. So that was kind of historically the tournaments where I would play doubles, but I don't play them much these days. Obviously it's a bit different for me now. I just try to focus on singles and save all the energy for there. But doubles can be really frustrating for singles guys. Everything happens very fast and no ad. I think it helps a lot with the return and serve. Those two elements in the game can be improved if if you play a one or two or three doubles matches. It can make you feel better. I mean, that's at least, on my end. I mean, that's how I felt after the doubles match. I could return better. I had more time because in doubles, you just, if someone is constantly crossing and they're putting pressure on you that you have to return a perfect serve. And in singles, it's different, obviously different rhythm. So yeah, it can help, but again, it's very individual.
Thank you, guys. We run out of time for English. Let's move on to national language. We start with Goran.
Ćao, Nole. Iskrene čestitke na sjajnoj pobedi.
Hvala.
Uživanje gledati, kao što je Cedric Piolin rekao, sve je delovalo jednostavno, u isto vreme fascinantno i perfektno. Da li bi ti mogao da uporediš recimo ovo kako si odigrao prva 3 kola sa nekim prethodnim godinama i da li bi ovo mogla da bude tvoja godina i na Roland Garrosu i uopšte?
Ovo je moja godina za 400 kola. Vidjet ćemo poslije toga. Osjećam se dobro na terenu. Pričali smo ranije o tome da sam tempirao formu za ovaj turnir i za sada sve funkcioniše stvarno kako treba. Sam osjećaj na terenu, fizička sprema, motivisanost, neka ravnoteža, emotivno isto, sve kako valja za sada. Tako da samo naredni protivnik i naredni meč.
Puk.
Thank you. Nole, sve čestitke na obaranju još jednog rekorda na Roland Garrosu i pre svega sjajnom meču protiv Berankisa. Malo pre smo pričali sa Musetijem i on mi je rekao da će sutra razmišljati o tome kako da te dobije. Šta ti možeš da kažeš povodom tog procesa razmišljanja? Hvala ti.
Pa mislim da ne razmišlja da me dobije, bilo bi čudno. Ovo ništa nije neobično. Naravno da će da gleda kako da me pobedi. Mislim, mi smo profesionalci, on kao takmičar koji je ušao u četvrto kolo, naravno će gledati da dobije taj teniski meč sledeći. Ništa mi to nije čudno. Nikada nismo imali priliku da igramo u zvaničnom meču jedan protiv drugog. Igrali smo dosta nekih poena ovako na treninzima. Svestan sam njegovog kvaliteta, pogotovo na ovoj podlozi. On je, da kažemo, verovatno se najugodnije osjeća na ovoj podlozi. Još je dosta mlad, ali već godinu i po dana igra na ovom nivou i pobeđivao je neke igrače iz vrha kao što su Dimitrov i tako dalje. Imao je s Cicipasom jedan dobar meč sad skoro, isto na šljaci, tako da daleko od toga da ga podcenjujem. Znači, naprotiv, mislim da je izuzetno kvalitetan teniser i da može da odigra na izuzetno visokom nivou, pogotovo na šljaci, tako da moram da izađem na teren kažemo sa pravim intenzitetom i taktički spreman. Sutra ću i ja razmišljati kako njega da pobedim, naravno, pa eto, neka bolji pobedi.
Goran?
Kako provodiš vreme u Parizu?
Pa koristim tih sat vremena, provodim ga obično u nekoj šetnji, malo uživanju u prirodi, u parku kod Eiffelovog tornja, jer tamo i blizu imamo taj hotel u kojem boravimo. I suštinski nema tu nešto previše mesta koje možemo da posećujemo. Imamo tih sat vremena napolje i sve ostalo je na terenima i u hotelu. Uglavnom provodim vreme sa svojim timom, razgovaram sa svojom, naravno, familijom, pratim neke stvari koje mene interesuju, opuštam se i sada je suštinski najbitnije da nekako što više energije sačuvam i mentalne i fizičke i da radim i uživam u stvarima koje mene čine da se osjećam dobro i da uđem u stanje, da kažemo, optimalno i uma i tela, jer to je sad nekako neophodno da bi se izguralo do kraja na ovom turniru. Ja tako osjećam, znam, jer sam imao mnogo situacija ovakvih sličnih u životu gde sam i osvajao puno Grand Slamova, znam šta mi je činiti, tako da eto, sredit ću se maksimalno da dam neki svoj vrhunski ovde rezultat. Hvala puno.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.